They seem to be almost everywhere. Those plastic clamshells. They hold salads, berries, food to go. The problem, they can't go in our curbside recycling bins. In fact, right now, there are no curbside recycling programs anywhere in Oregon that will take plastic clamshells.
You can see we have cookie containers.
But that's about to change.
It's been kind of immense how many people have been saving clamshells.
In less than 2 weeks, Portland recycling service Ridwell will launch its own plastic clamshell recycling program in Portland.
We make it easy for our members to waste less.
The company is partnering with Green Impact out of Texas to recycle the old clamshells into new ones.
We're talking about your berry containers, your salad containers, even those like jars of peanut butter.
Taylor Lowen is general manager of Ridwell Portland. Since it launched in the Rose City last December, the company has kept more than 150,000 pounds of hard-to-recycle trash out of the landfill.
Over 6,000 pounds of light bulbs, over 20,000 pounds of batteries, 65,000 pounds of clothing, 46,000 pounds of plastic,
and over 4,000 pounds of styrofoam, which is pretty impressive considering how light that stuff is. The company has teamed up with a number of recycling companies, including one that turns that thin plastic film.
All those Amazon mailers people were ordering in from COVID, it's Ziploc bags, it's that saran wrap, it's stretchy plastic film.
Into composite lumber for decks, benches, and playground sets. But it was those pesky plastic containers that people kept asking about.
We had hundreds of members write in asking about clamshells, and that really put the pressure on us to figure out a good solution.
Of course, for Ridwell to come pick up your hard-to-recycle items, you do have to be a member. Memberships start at $12 a month. You'll get this bin and separate recycling bags for each item. And then you'll get the peace of mind. You're doing something good for the planet.
So we're really happy to bring a solution to Oregonians.
Keely Chalmers, KGW News.